I just realized mine is way too long. Seriously. Oh my goodness.
Eddie.
Where are my glasses? Okay. And stripe. How's everyone doing? I hope you all having a good old time. I really should have practiced. Okay. I want to start things off with a little toast. Okay, I can't do that. So everyone raise your glasses, please, because there are too many people to name. So I want to drink a toast to Christina's family. Toast. A toast to everyone in Ivan's family. And since I'm the best man, toast also to my parents. My dad. We're all gathered here to celebrate a special day. But if it wasn't for our parents, this wouldn't be possible. Cheers, everyone. There's more. Okay. For those of you who don't know, my dad and Ivan's dad are brothers. That makes us first cousins. But what's pretty cool is that we're born on the same day, about 2 to 3 hours apart. I'm the older, wiser, and better looking one. Funny. Oh, I got more. Okay, where was I? The better looking one. Yeah. The list is actually much longer, but who's keeping track? Okay. Since we're born so close, we practically grew up together. And that story about how we're born a few hours apart has always been something very special for us. At the same rate, it was also a little comical. We'd think, what were our dads up to? Were they like talking code? Like, tonight? Yeah? This is where I gotta wait for you guys to stop laughing. My cousin was telling me about, there's like a process. Anyways, it's a good thing we don't look alike. So that would have been a little interesting. Okay, that's only the second paragraph. There's only 3 more. Okay. When Ivan told me he wanted me to be his best man, I had this rush of all these great memories because we have so much history together. After that phone call, I couldn't help but to sit down and reminisce over all sorts of memories that were flowing through me. At some point, I thought, I need to grab a pen and write down all these memories. This is great. But there was just too much going on, so instead I decided to make a few notes and let things settle. I thought I was off to a good start, and at some point I would trace some of these stories together, and that would, to a certain extent, be my speech, or so I thought. You'll find out later. Around November of 2011, Ivan and his family came for a visit, and we had a little get-together at our house. We were talking about a whole bunch of stuff, and then somehow wedding speeches came up. Christina asked me, "So Ed, what are you going to say?" As soon as she asked, I got all excited, honestly. I didn't want to say what exactly, but I was about to tell you that it's going to be all warm and heartfelt and all this nonsense. But you cut me off and you said, Ed, it's supposed to be funny because the best man speech, it's not warm and heartfelt. It's supposed to be funny. And I was like, great. What am I going to do now? Okay. It's a good thing you told me. Thanks, Christina. I had to change everything just for you. This is all for you, by the way. Okay, we're halfway through. I smiled and played it off, yeah, I know I knew it was gonna be funny. I know that it's definitely gonna be funny. But I couldn't really think of anything, and it's been a tough couple months, honestly. I'm serious, struggling. Well, how am I gonna make this funny? And then I figured there's really only one topic I can share with everyone because Ivan and I have experienced so many things together that just about any story I share, I'll end up incriminating myself. And tonight is Ivan's night to shine, not mine. Anyone that knows Ivan knows that he is pretty meticulous when it comes to grooming himself. Uh-oh. I remember when we were about 6 years old. I think that's how old we were. San Bruno apartment. You remember? This one time, Ivan went into the bathroom and came out with like half his eyebrow missing. Talk about an eyebrow grooming pioneer in the making. As funny as that is, think about it. 20-some years later, and it's become somewhat acceptable for men in our society. Okay, maybe only some men. I practiced that, honestly. Okay, here we go. 20-some years later, it's become acceptable for some men in our society to groom themselves in all sorts of ways. Everything from eyebrows to shaving your chest, and I'll let Ivan fill you in on the other stuff. His friends know what I'm talking about.
Holy crap.
Christina told me it's got to be funny. We're almost there. Okay, jokes aside, really think about it. I mean, Ivan was a trendsetter, even as a kid. And it fits him really well because he's a hairstylist now. And sort of good at it. Well, he did actually cut my hair and styled it, so look at that. Yeah, I like it. But what's really interesting for me of all this story is that when Ivan started dating Christina, he called me one day really excited. He said, "Bro, there's this girl I really like, and we're finally going out, and you won't believe it. She doesn't want me to shave my chest hair." Oh my goodness. I had to. All right. Ivan, Christina, I gotta look at my notes. I love you both. Whatever dreams that you have for each other, for Ethan, I wish they all come true. I love you. Cheers.